Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Shall I go on ahead and do our check-in?
Yeah, yes, please. Oh, let me put my camera on too.
Alrighty, so up here is our Jamboard. Let me put it in the chat. So today is a Pikachu question, little throwback. So on a Pikachu scale, how are you feeling today? Right, again, you can use the little sticky note or the text box. And don't forget to include your name so we know who's who.
All right, so I chose 1 because I'm a little tired, but I'm kind of waking up because I had a late night flying into Boston. I'm not sure if that was the right, but it looked like that's kind of waking up.
I think it's
Oh, you
dabbing,
can't
but
X sit on the Jamboard. Well, you can let so you're number 9. Okay. I wonder if
yeah,
it's a phone thing.
yeah. I think Jamboard's more compatible on a computer,
Okay.
but okay.
So, Alexandra, you are number 9. So does that mean you're still waking up? And Pius, you're number
Yeah.
4 and 9. Well, Pius, you're always sleepy, aren't you? Just kidding.
I'm a 9 today. I'm sleepy.
Yeah, I didn't get to sleep until like 12:30.
Rosemary's perky. She's up.
No need to say
She's
just
number
kidding.
6. You're wrong.
Yeah, that is definitely awake with number 6, I think.
Yeah, Rosemary, good. Anyone else? Anderson, how you feeling?
I got
Oh, coffee.
the coffee. Me too, Rosemary. I still have that, still just drinking that coffee.
Okay.
Oh, Anderson's number 3.
Well, at least no number 7s. No one's sad. So we'll take that as a win.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
All right,
Sure.
so next. Oh, so I wanted to remind all the students that, Thursday is the day to share videos. So I hope people have been working over this, what we had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5 days, to make a short YouTube short. Either thinking about what you're going to do, or maybe you've already filmed it, but be either editing it, filming it, thinking about it, because we'd like everyone to share their video staff too on Thursday. So I wanted to remind everybody of that. And with that, Susan's going to talk about prizes.
So I'm assuming everybody received I did get confirmation from, was it Rosemary, I think, that the gift card did work. So, and somebody I sent in the mail. No, or was that Rosemary? I forget.
Alexandra says she got it. She's the one who got it in the mail.
Oh, you got it in the mail. Okay, good. And then the other 2, yeah, I just took a picture of the back and attached it, did as an attachment in an email, and I guess that worked. So that's good. So for this next 3 days, anybody that has perfect attendance can get a gift card. So all of you could do that. And they're all $25 gift cards. And of course, we have games. So the winner of the game. And then for showing your videos, that's another gift card. So really, all of you should easily be able to get $50 for this week. I do have mostly Amazon. I think I have 3 Market Basket gift cards left too. So that will be kind of first come, first serve type thing. So we're good to go. We got money to give away. Thank you for being here. And I'm sure you'll all earn some.
Okay, so next, I wanted to talk about the speaker that we have for tomorrow. Okay. Be on time. The record. Okay, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, so be on time. We are keeping track. Kathy's keeping track of that. And so I wanted to talk about the speaker. We have a speaker, and I did talk about it last week, but I just wanted to share. And oh, I know why. I wanted to share a little bit about the speaker and a short bit of one of his videos. So the speaker, his name is Anand. He's from India, and you can see that this video got 1.5 million views. He has gone to 0 to over 50,000 subscribers in less than a year. So he does videos to teach people, help people learn how to speak English. He learned English in a very short time. And his videos are conversations. So I wanted to show you a little bit. I think he's really easy to understand, but of course he does have an accent. And just to have an idea of, we're not going to watch the whole video because it's 13 minutes, but maybe we'll watch maybe 4 or 5 minutes so you can get an idea of how he sounds. I'll put his YouTube channel in the chat as well, and on the classroom, the Google Classroom. But I just wanted you to see it. And if you think of some questions, you can throw them into the chat of questions. We'll keep those for tomorrow. But it would be great to have a conversation tomorrow, either if you think of him now, think of him later, because he likes to do conversations. He's not going to do just like talk at you. He'll want to have a conversation, even if it's putting questions in the chat that he can answer. So that's what he'll really like. And he'll talk to you about how you can get started just with your cell phone, things he wished he would have known before he started, and so on. So without further ado, I guess I would say, I'm going to show this few minutes of this video. Oh, and I think I need to stop sharing and be sure to press share computer sound because I forgot that part. Let me do it again.
My name is Melly. What's your name?
My name is Anand, and I'm from India.
Anna. Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Melly. I'm from America, but right now I live in Turkey. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And I know you.
You know me?
Okay.
How do I don't
Yeah.
have we met before?
No, I haven't, but you are quite famous on YouTube.
Oh, don't tell me
Yeah.
that. I feel strange.
Why?
Because then you know me and then I don't know you and then it's like strange. I don't know. First let me get to know you. Hold on. Okay, I have
Okay.
some questions. How old are you?
I'm 23 now.
23. Are you a student?
Yeah, I have done with my university.
Oh,
I am
you're done with.
bachelor. Yeah, I have done my bachelor in chemistry.
Oh, okay. And are you working now
Yeah, I work as teacher.
as a chemistry teacher?
Yeah, I teach chemistry, physics, and mathematics too.
Wow, okay, you're amazing. And what part of India are you in?
Thank you. You can call it northeast part of India.
The northeast, so closer to like Nepal.
Yeah, very close to Nepal. Yeah, just
Okay.
Nepal is very close to here, 100 kilometers far from here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're very, very close. Uh,
Yeah,
Uttar Pradesh.
no, Bihar.
Where? Oh, Bihar. I see it. Okay. I'm
Okay,
looking
yeah.
at the map. That's why. Bihar. I
Mm,
see. So you're close to
mm.
Bangladesh and Nepal.
Yeah, we are close to Bangladesh, Nepal because Bangladesh is just east of here.
Yeah, I see. Interesting. Okay. And now, how long have you been working as a teacher?
Okay, I have been working from last 5 years.
Last 5 years. But you're 23 years
Yeah,
old and
when
you just
yeah, I start working while I was just 18. Okay, I have
as a
my own
teacher?
coaching. Yeah, as a teacher, I have my own coaching.
Your own coaching? What is that?
It is tutor center. Okay, I teach a student here. I take class.
Oh, like a tutoring center.
Yeah, tutoring center, offline
So
tutoring center.
what ages are you tutoring?
Okay, they are children to adult. I
Center?
mean, their age will be from 13 year to 19, 18.
Oh, okay. So between the age group of like 13 to 19.
Yeah.
Okay. And where is your family?
Okay, well, my family live in village, but I live with my brother here in city. Okay, we studied here, and right now I'm teaching and my brother reading.
All right.
Oh,
I'm going to stop it now just because you can watch the video on your own, but I just wanted you to get an idea of what he does. And I think I showed you, I've been on his channel a few times. I think 4 times. So he talks to people all over the world, and he was just talking to somebody from the United States living in Turkey. I'm going to put this video for his YouTube channel in the chat. So if you want to check it out more later, but think of things that you can ask him, think about, different questions for tomorrow. And with that, I want to go on to, so the next thing, like we're going to continue to do our 10 fundamentals, and we'll go on to, I don't know what number we're on, but we will, let me look at, oopsie, let me stop this. Stop playing that video. All right, so we are going to go on to discoverability. Let me open that video up and pause it. Pause. All right, and full screen. And now we'll do the discoverability, which I don't remember what number it is, but screening, and we'll do the Jamboard for that.
Alrighty, so same Jamboard, but I'll put it again in the chat. So if you were to go to slide number 7, question Matt asked is, how can you increase your chances of your channel being discovered by viewers? So what are some examples Matt said or you can think of, right? I think this is applicable also to YouTube, but especially in Instagram and Twitter, hashtags, right? If you use the right hashtags, that's something to think about for you to be found by other people.
Absolutely, YouTube does use hashtags too. If you want to put your name too, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Alexander is searching trending topics and making that type of content.
Yep. Absolutely.
And hot, and is that mean the evergreen topics? Who put the green post-it notes? If you'd like to put your name, make sure that your title and thumbnail are interesting. Yes, absolutely. That's very important. Oh, Kathy. It's very important to do that. Thumbnails, titles, and something else that we're going to talk about a little later is the about page too. I mean, about page can help you get found as well, which we're going to talk about. Pious. Okay. Eye-catching. Yes, eye-catching.
Mm-hmm.
Real important, because
Absolutely.
they're looking at it on that small little phone, and you want it to be able to, people to be able to see and get an idea and have them want to like click and watch that video with the with just the thumbnail. Like sometimes I'm finding I'm not even looking at the title as much as the thumbnail.
You're totally right about that, especially on the phone. Like
Mhm.
most YouTube users are mobile users, so
And you
that
can
would
look-
make sense. To
Yeah, you can actually
make
see
a
it.
small image.
You can see where most of, once you used to have a certain amount of views, you can start seeing, and I'll look at mine and I'll see the majority of them are coming on mobile. Put the number, put the hashtag symbol, used to be called the pound sign, but that's a whole nother topic. Put the hashtag, that's making it a little small for me. Can you make it bigger? Okay, thank you. On the video, like hot or makeup, when you make the title, absolutely. In fact, with shorts, they actually suggest that you put hashtag shorts right in the title. It'll help it get found more. So hashtag makeup, a little thing about, oh, you know why they use it hashtag and they don't call it pound? Because little trivia bit here, but in England, they have their money as pounds. So they called it hashtags instead of pounds. So there's a little bit of trivia for you.
Alexandra wrote a comment in the chat. She said, searching trending topics and making that type of content.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reading that. I was watching the chat and then I started watching the Jamboard.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. That's awesome.
Yeah, good answers. Anything else? Any other thoughts?
One other thing that I've heard is that it helps to put numbers in the title of your video.
Yeah, absolutely. Because then they know, like, especially if they see it's like number 2 or something, they know that, oh, you're making more of these. It's like a series or it's like a, and they'll want to see more of them. So yeah, absolutely. All right, and we can continue to add to that, but we can, I guess if we're done for now, we can move on to the next number 8. And I will share the video. Number 9, let's stop sharing.
Okay, same deal. Come back to Jamboard number 8. Will each video be understandable and appreciated by new viewers? Right. I know you're still figuring out what you want your YouTube channel to be, or maybe you've decided to one idea, but what are some ways you can make sure if I stumble onto your YouTube channel and I'm in video number 6, what is going to make me want to finish the video or continue being in your channel? What are some things you can do?
Think back to when you were watching whatever last videos, like if you just stumbled upon a new YouTuber and, you know, like you knew nothing about it, why did you decide to watch another one of their videos? Provide the links to related videos. That's good. And do you want to put your name, who added that? It's like Sue.
Yep.
Thank you.
So one thing I've seen is that they sometimes do a little recap of what happened in the previous video. So that's something you can think about, like 10 seconds, super short. Last video we did this, and click below if you want to go see it again, you know, something like that. Yep, so similar to what Kathy said, references to previous content. Alexandra in the chat said, making the video funny will make the viewer want to stay, because if the video is boring, they will want to leave. Yeah.
Good point. And the same thing that Matt was saying, you got to catch them like in like that first couple seconds. Oh, you could also add old clips from past videos. That's a good idea.
Totally. Let me just make your bigger bias. It's a little small to read. Add annotations to the previous videos or make the new video mostly viewable without watching the previous, right? So it's thinking about making them, even though it's just like they might be funny videos, but they're unique, right? Unique enough that you don't need previous or like content after. Yeah, absolutely. Great points.
I think also depending on what your channel's about, a lot of YouTubers, each video is actually independent. You know, if you're doing about makeup and you're doing eyeshadow that day, you don't have to watch the lipstick one, you know.
Right, yeah.
And I think creating playlists too, related videos is good.
Yeah, that's absolutely a good idea.
Really.
The playlist that makes you, also helps with discoverability, which is our last one. But that people can go and just click on the playlist. They want to see all the ones on, you know, doing the eye makeup, and then they can look at the other, whatever, like lipstick or whatever, different videos, if your thing is about makeup or whatever. That's absolutely a good idea too. I like the ones too where you don't have to, like, there's enough of a little bit of a, like almost a little intro clip, just really short, because remember, you're going to lose them if you go too long, but a little intro clip that can kind of tell what this YouTube channel is about. That can be helpful if you have that. All right.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Great ideas.
And so now we're going to have a game with Patrick.
Yeah, hey, so for today's game, I made a review bingo game. So I'm going to paste a little link in the chat, and all you should be able to click it, and it'll bring you to a bingo board, and it's going to randomize them, so everyone will have a different one. And then what we're going to do is you'll notice that the bingo board is the 8 fundamentals that we've learned so far in the class, plus a free space. So I'm going to read out little descriptions of the fundamentals, and then I'm going to call on one of you to tell me what you think it is. And then once everyone knows the answer, we'll mark it off on the boards, and we'll go until someone gets bingo. So if everyone would just let me know if that link is working and they have a board up, that would be great.
Yeah, either write on the chat, I got it, or do a little reaction. That would be great.
Works. Okay, great.
Rosemary, you all set with your
Yes.
bingo card?
Alexandra Anderson. All right, well, it seems like everybody's getting it. Okay,
Yep.
great. So now that we've got everybody on, let me get one for myself as well, just in case. So I can mark off what I'm reading. And then I guess we'll kind of go straight in with number 1. So the first hint I wanted to go with was this is something we learned last week. Aspect of a good video that gives the audience a feeling that you are speaking directly to them. For example, talking to the camera. And so if someone wants to put in the chat or unmute and tell me what they put, I'll call on someone if you guys don't want to do that, but if someone hops into it. Okay, so I actually had that as conversation, but interactivity and conversation.
I was thinking that too, because those are like, even though I've watched this video so much, that both are like, I think conversation, like talking to the camera, but interactivity, like I was like, oh, my mind was thinking that too.
Yeah, I actually found it when I was writing up the bingo. I was trying to word it so that I wouldn't create too much confusion. But I definitely
like talking to the camera is like conversation. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So then the next one. Okay. So allowing the viewers to become involved in the videos so they feel more a part of the channel is an example of what? That one's interactivity, yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll read another one. Okay, so this one's pretty good. Focusing your content to appeal to a specific audience.
Targeting.
Targeting, yep, that is, yeah. Sorry, I didn't hear you at first, but yes, targeting, yeah, Kathy, and I as well. Oh,
all right.
So you got bingo.
All right.
The winner.
We'll let a student win next, because
Sounds good. All right. Let me mark that off on my card in case I got bingo.
Why don't you continue until one of the students wins?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna continue.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll do.
Staff can't win. I mean, we can win, but we can only win.
yeah,
Yeah.
just,
Gift
I'm
card.
not, bingo is when you make a row, it can be diagonal, like horizontal or vertical. You don't have, doesn't have to be the full card.
Just 3 in a
Right
row.
next
And if
to
you have
this.
the free space and 2 around it, then you've already got bingo as well.
Yeah.
But I'll go ahead and read another. Okay. Okay. Following an upload schedule or building another type of audience expectation is a good example of what? Oh, Pius got bingo. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, consistency, Alexander, you're totally right. And Pius as well. All right. Well, so if Pius got bingo, then I guess we can call. I could read out the rest of the
Yeah, why don't you
channel.
read out the other ones anyway, so we can review.
Okay, makes sense. Then sorry. The other ones I had were how easy it is for people to find your videos to show them to their friends and family and kind of further expand your audience.
Discoverability.
Shareability. Yep. Okay. So then, oh, nice. Alexandra got a bingo too.
Nice.
So this is one from today. This is being sure that every video will be able to interest new fans is following which principle? Bingo for Anderson as well. Yeah, accessibility. Yeah, that's it. Pius is getting them all right here too. Oh wow, they all got bingo now. That's great.
Nice.
All right, so I'll just go over the last two then while we're here as well. So how easy it is for fans to find your videos, like new fans to find your videos. Discoverability, yeah. So then there's only one more, which I guess it's kind of a giveaway already. But this is the last one is making videos that will allow for follow-ups or even a series to increase the likelihood of new viewers staying and watching more videos on your channel. Sustainability, yeah.
Nice.
Great.
All right, so that's my little review game.
Nice.
Excellent participation with all the students.
Yeah,
Ditto.
everybody was in the chat. That was good. Thank you guys very much.
Well, we're moving right along, but I think we can probably continue and have our break a little bit later because like it's kind of early. We're doing really good. All right, let's see. All right, so the next thing we want to do is like, and it kind of goes along with discoverability. They didn't really mention it in the video, but the about section of your channel is very important to be discovered, and something that we want everyone to work on. So I'm going to show a short little video that I found on discoverability, on not discoverability, but on the about pages. Let me just open it. I'm gonna make it go big. All right, here we go.
Find that not.
Oops, pause it. Stop. Sorry. All right. Unmute. Make it big. All right, so we're gonna watch a short video and then we'll work on our about section. And let me do that. Sound. Let me press the share button. Using that about channel to have people find you. And that's something I hadn't even realized, that when people are hovering over your channel, they're seeing those first lines. So you're gonna want to have like what your channel is about, who the target audience is, and just have that as something that they're gonna see. The rest of this video is just a little commercial for his little book, which you don't need. So that's what we're gonna do now, is to kind of like work and everyone work on their about page, not their about channel. You know, start typing in the stuff in the about section, and we're here to answer questions. But that's a kind of an important thing to do. As he said, like some people just kind of put that off and, you know, don't get to it right away. So it's a good thing to start.
And we do this by clicking on customize channel, right?
Yes, good point. Yes, absolutely. So I can,
I have it up so I can
oh
share.
yeah, thank you. That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
so this is Gear Up Boston, right? And you click customize channel. And this takes you to layout, branding, and then basic info. So they're working on this, we're working on this section that says description, right?
Yes,
least-
absolutely. Do that. That's the first part to put in.
That-
And those are
that's
right
perfect.
there where you're gonna, you can possibly pick this up, and as they're working on, this is the right where it says tell viewers about your channel. Right now, if we were to hover over Gear Boston, it's not gonna tell us anything because Maria hasn't written that yet. So when Maria writes the first three sentences, that's what we're gonna see when we hover over it.
Yep. All right, so how about 10 minutes till like 10:47? We check in and see. And again, we
We're
know
here
this
to
is
answer. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. And if y'all want music, you let me know. And if not, we can work in silence.
Oh, I see. It seems that I cannot customize my channel on my phone. Can you, and something I forgot to say, can you download YouTube? I think it's YouTube Studio. That's what you need to be able to customize it on your phone, Alexandra. And I think, let me see. No, actually. Oh, YouTube Studio, I'm sorry, it's not there. Let me see where, let me try to go into it on the phone and see where you go for that. Sorry about that. That's not the right place. And well, let's see. How do we do it? I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna look it up on YouTube because I'm trying to go into it myself and I can't figure that out, Alexandra. That's a good question.
Can you share the video?
Yeah, I showed the video, but it didn't, I don't think it showed how to do it on a phone. So how to update about section on YouTube on phone. Let's see. All right, well, here's one. I'm going to check this out and I'll share it. I'll share it if it is a good one. Hold on. All right, this one looks like it's pretty good. Let's see if this one is helpful. Okay, I can see the settings button next to my icon. Okay, so you're figuring it out, Alexandra? I've never done it from the phone. I was watching the video, but I've never actually changed things like that on the phone, so. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see the
Yes,
settings
yeah.
button.
Mhm.
All right, let's see.
Well, maybe for today you can write it down somewhere else, and then when you are on a computer, you actually put it on the YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, so what we can do is if you write it down, and then I think during the break I'll try to figure it out, and we can kind of you know, at the end of class, if I figure it out, I think I need to like watch the video again and try it on my phone before I can talk you through it. Are we at the 10-minute mark yet, Maria?
I think it's been a little over. Yeah. So everyone else, Rosemary, Anderson, Pius, did you at least add something on there? Do you want more time on it? About section, at least 1 or 2 sentences on there, just describing what your YouTube channel's about. Rosemary's working on it. Okay. So almost done. Okay, so would you like to keep working on it till 11? And then we take a break? 4 more minutes. Yeah, okay, so we'll work until 11. Okay, so it's 11. Shall we take a break? And if you still want to work on it, we work on it afterwards. That seems fair. Yep, okay, so break time, cameras off, mics off, come back at 11:10.
Oh, I can probably.
All right, see y'all soon.
Pius is back. We back at lost track.
Yeah. 11:10, everyone.
If we're all back, I can quickly show people how, or let's see, I figured out
Alice back.
how to
Looking
share,
for checking in Pius and Alexandra.
and I'm going to show how you can do a
Thank you, Rosemary.
especially for Alexandra. All right, we all back?
Alex, Rosemary, Pius are here, Anderson, Bonghe.
Okay, well, for Alexandra especially, because this was, so I'm sharing up from my phone, and you would go to the little icon for your channel, and then go to your channel, and then let's see, go to the About section. I just did this. Okay. Go to the About section. I just did this while we were on break. And, oh, edit channel. Edit channel. And now I can edit that. So that's how you do it. All right, I'm going to stop sharing, but that was, I think that was the video. He did it kind of quickly, but was that clear, Alexandra? Okay, all right, so let's go on to what we're gonna do next, which was, oh, we're gonna talk about editing. So we're all making videos, and have any of the students started making some videos? You don't have to share today,
Even
just
if-
with.
Yeah, even if you haven't uploaded them, but have you started at least collecting some videos over the weekend, anything like that? Have some content ready that you're like, okay, so Rosemary has made videos before. Great.
Okay.
How about, does anyone has some video content that you would like to make into a video or like edit, anything like that?
I didn't film any videos yet, but I'm working on my shorts, almost done. Awesome.
Nice. Pius and Anderson. Anderson, I know you have more of a full channel. It's okay.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to check in, and that's the idea, is to share them on Thursday, but I want to check in to see where people are at. And then we're going to talk about editing, and we're going to talk about different ways you can edit it. So we're going to, I'm going to show a quick little video, which is just like a general, oh, Pius, I haven't filmed a video yet, but I'm also working on my short. Awesome. So we're going to watch a little thing that just talks about editing in general, and then we'll demonstrate some different editing software that you can use, stuff on your phone and stuff that you can use on a computer. So I'm going to show this video. Let me pause that and go to full screen. So there's just a general video, and it's generally how most software is going to look on a computer. Looks a little bit. I think Maria is going to demonstrate how iMovie works on a iPhone.
Yep. Hold on. Trying to sort this out. All right. Can everyone see my phone?
Yes.
Cool. All right. So I'm not an expert, but I have done a couple of things on iMovie, right? So this is Apple users, right? Usually it looks like this. So usually I go to the movie, not trailer. Movie is has more of the features when you mix stuff. Media, I'm gonna use, I've got a couple slow-mos, I'm gonna use these. So, right, this is content that I have on my phone on my library, right? So you need to make sure the videos you wanna use are on your phone. Now, it is a lot friendlier to use iMovie on a computer, right? But just in case, maybe not all of us have a Mac laptop, right? But there's other softwares and a lot of them are very similar. So for the sake of today, this is content I have on my phone, right? So if I were to select this, click yes on the checkbox saying that I'm going to include that video, click that one. So I'm going to include those three. So I have 3 items, right? I'm going to create a movie. So these are just some flowers videos I've taken, on my walks, stuff like that. So you can see there's 3 videos, right? And here are some options that you can do in the middle. You can add the video we just saw, there was transitions, right? So for example, I want to include fade for this one. And this is kind of what it looks like right now. Right. Right now there's sound on my videos, but maybe I don't want that. So you can click the sound button here and say, I don't want any, right? It's going to be muted. I'm going to mute this one as well, right? And that's when you can maybe upload a song saying, I don't want any of this. And so far we can see it's 48 seconds, but maybe that's too long. Maybe I want to keep it shorter. So what I can do is say this one's too long. Here, you click the little scissors and you split it, right? You can split, detach, delete. So I'm gonna, now I have to split. So I'm gonna split it, right? And here's when you can click delete. I'm not gonna want that. I don't want that. So like the video we just saw, it does take a lot of like playing around, it's You just have to constantly be seeing it to see like, oh, this is what I like, this is not what I like, kind of stuff.
Now, can you
Yeah.
just like click on them and like cut and then move it? I have only used this once on a computer, but
Yeah,
and then like put it where you want it. Like say you want that first piece and stick it at the end. Is it easy
yeah.
to
So I
like cut
just,
and paste?
yeah, so it's more like a drag. So you select that you just
Okay.
drag it
All right.
kind of thing. I think the Zoom is displaying what I'm doing a little slower, so I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure it out.
okay. Yeah, that's what I thought, and that's how it looked in her video too, that you're dragging it.
Yeah. And then, so there's some, like I can add some, if I click the plus button, I can add other stuff, right? So maybe some audio, some of my music. I don't have a lot of music here because I use Spotify, but let's say sound effects, I'm gonna add an applause, right? I'm gonna add it. And you can see how it's the video and then the applause sound is in the bottom. So it's a different timeline. So you can see both of them. There's a lot of like features on here, definitely just, it's all about just
You could do a
playing
voiceover,
around,
so
figure
I
out.
think, Pius, you were talking about you don't want a video with yourself, and that's fine, but maybe you did a video of flowers, for instance, like Marie did this video of flowers, and she's not, maybe she wants to do a voiceover and describe what she's looking at, so you can record a voiceover, you can see that.
Yep, so here it's letting me record. We're not gonna do that, but that kind of stuff.
But if you wanted to do that, you could. I think it's kind of like play around with it. This is simple, like Marie said, it is a little easier if you were able to access it on a MacBook. But I know one of my coworkers, he edited stuff for the Boys and Girls Club. He works part-time there, and he edited it on his iPhone, and did really amazing stuff with just the iPhone.
Yeah. And if you're starting with YouTube Shorts, I would say their platform is definitely friendlier. So I would do all their editing there. Don't do it elsewhere. Just do YouTube Shorts editing there. It'll take you longer to download it, pull it up on iMovie, and then upload it again. I think using iMovie is more for like those horizontal videos that are much longer, right? That are over a minute. That's when I would encourage you to do this. And there's definitely other, I think, Rochelle, you're going to go over other platforms. There are
two others that I use. I was first taught how to use Adobe Premiere, which is really complicated. I wouldn't suggest starting with this, but I just want to show you what Adobe Premiere looks like. So I'm going to open up Adobe Premiere, and right now, this is what it looks like. And it's got all these windows, and it was very confusing to me. So I did this because I joined the cable access channel and they showed me how to use this. So I'm going to start out by pulling in some, just like Maria pulled in some stuff that was on her phone. I'm going to import. And basically what is going to happen when I do this is it's going to just make a like it's not really bringing it in. It's just kind of, it's almost like a photocopy of the stuff. So let me just go over to where I have my project. I'm going to pull the video from last week. And this is the Zoom video for last week for our class. So now it puts it into my project. This is where I can put everything, like I can download music from YouTube audio library. I can download pictures. I can download video from that Pixel that we talked about last week, or I can download my own stuff. I can put it here. And it's really not in Premiere. It's really still sitting on my computer. And what I can do is I can just put my mouse here and I can pull it over. This is my timeline. Now I'm going to drop it. And this here is where we're going to see the picture. So if I click over here, there's the picture of all of us. And I got similar things. This is a razor blade. So instead of scissors, it's a razor blade. So say I want to go and cut out you can see the bottom part is the sound. If I want to cut out our break, I think this was our break. I'll just do this to two blades. And now I'll go back over here and I'll take my selection tool. You don't have to remember all this. I just want to show you so you can see it's similar, but this one's a little more complicated. And I can just pull this over. Now I cut out that kind of blank area. Now, on the video, she talked about kind of transitions. So right now that would be what's called a jump cut. We're just cutting and jumping. And sometimes you want that, but sometimes you want to have a little transition. So in Adobe Premiere, that's called effects. I'm going to just show you a little bit of this, and then I'm going to show you a more simple program. And so I can look up effect of cross dissolve, which is what she talked about, if I can spell. And I can take that and I can pull it down to my timeline. So now if I played it from that spot,
Watch your videos.
and it will
Well,
just
you
kind
can
of
continue to think about that
and
let us
that wasn't
know
our break. But anyway, that there was probably a big break where we were waiting for you guys to answer some questions or something. But in any case, that's quick and easy, not easy. I'm going to show you an easier program. So that I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to show you something called Filmora. Now, Adobe Premiere is not free. It's kind of pricey. It's like, I don't know. I pay I think there's a student version for like $20 a month, but Filmora is free. So let me share with you Filmora. I'm going to bring Filmora over to this side. And Filmora is free if you want a watermark. If you want, but you can just buy out the program. I think it's like $40 or $50 or something. So this is a little bit more simpler than what you saw. There is where we'll see the picture here. This is our timeline, and this is where we're going to import the video. So I'm going to go into the file. I'm going to import media. They're called similar things. So you're importing the media again. It's not really living in here. It's still on my computer. And I kind of, like she said on the thing, like make file folders, kind of organize your video so you can find it. So that's what I try to do. I do it by dates, but everyone does different things. So I'm gonna take the same thing and I'm gonna pull this. It's a similar kind of thing. It goes into this little kind of bin of all your media, and you can pull it down to your timeline. And you'll see that there's the video and the soundtrack underneath, although it's not showing. I think if I click over here, it doesn't really show as much of, but I think if you pull it down, I haven't used this program as much, but it looks a little bit similar, but there's less going on here. But one thing I'll show you that's much easier, that if I want to do those transitions, first of all, to cut anything, it's just scissors. And if I want to throw on a transition, it's just a matter of looking at all these different transitions, and I can just drag and drop them, and then I can see what that looks like.
We're just gonna give some rewards.
That one doesn't really show as much, but there's like more dramatic ones. Like there's this cube one that I kind of like using. So let's see what that looks like.
We're just gonna give some rewards for.
And then there's titles, and so this one is a little easier because it's a matter of just dragging and dropping. You can this is the title I used before. You can drag and drop this title and then double click on it and type what you want to call it. And so it's a little bit more user friendly. It's again a one-time fee if you don't want the watermark, as opposed to a monthly fee with Adobe. And so those are just two things that I've used that you can use on your computers and just give you a feel. They're very similar where you're having the timeline, you're having your little preview window, and you have your different effects and your titles and stuff. So that's two programs there. Does anybody have any questions? We showed 3 different things you can use. I think everyone had iPhones, so we didn't bother looking and showing what you can do with an Android. Again, for the YouTube Shorts, I would suggest that you use the software that is right in YouTube. It's like very user-friendly. And if you've ever used TikTok, no questions so far, thank you. Or if you used Instagram Reels, the YouTube Shorts software is very similar to those two. If you want to do longer things, Some things are just easier to do on a computer like this, but for the YouTube Shorts, again, just use the YouTube Short thing. All right.
Yeah, I agree. It will take you much longer downloading, editing it, and then uploading it
Exactly.
again to YouTube Shorts. So
One is for Rachel and the other is for Maria. So Rachel, the Adobe, is it free or how much is for that program?
I think there's a student version that's $20 a month, which is still kind of pricey. And Adobe is what, like, you'll see like the top YouTubers are using that, but I would start out with the free software to start out. It's not user friendly. I remember struggling and just like starting over again and again. I was lucky that I had this Lemonster LTV to help and train me, but it's not user friendly. Sometimes I've struggled. I've gone to YouTube to figure out things. The Filmora is much easier. They all have tutorials, which you can, access on YouTube. There's all kinds of, like I had filmed something outside and there was wind, and that makes it really hard to hear your voice if you filmed and you don't want to do voiceover. You can try to go, and I typed in how to remove wind in Adobe Premiere, and I found I just, played the video and followed it, paused it step by step, how to do that. You really can't remove wind. You can kind of like lower it a bit, but you can't completely remove it. So it's best to not film with high wind. But in any case, the Adobe is the most priciest one. There is a student one, but again, it's pretty pricey, about at least $20 a month on that one. The Filmora, when I bought that one, and I think there's a student version, it's probably like $40 or $45. Prices might be a little bit different, but I think I bought that a few months ago to just try it out. I kind of liked some of the fun transitions that Filmora has, like those cube, and it has like the wipes and these different fun transitions to it. And I think iMovie on a computer has some of those fun transitions too. I'm not sure. I think there was some transitions on the iPhone version of it too.
yeah, there is. It definitely, iMovie is a lot better on a computer. I've only done it on the computer. I've never done it on the phone. I just wanted to show you. I'm pretty sure you can still do it. It'll just probably take you longer to do it on the phone, because iMovie is really designed for landscape, not so much portrait to the vertical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so my question is like for the video that for Maria is the backup part. So I know cell phones have like a limited space of data, like to save data on it. So she, like the lady of the video recommended that we do a backup. So where students like do backups when they constantly like taking videos, taking pictures.
Okay, so backup, that's a good question. She's obviously a big YouTuber and probably filming a lot and probably like backing it up to some, whether it be an iCloud or a Dropbox. But if you're doing these short videos, there's some free options that you could start out with. Google Photos allows you like 15 gigs, so you can back up your stuff that you're filming to YouTube, Google Photos. And you can back up to 15 gigs of data there. So if you're just doing short videos, that's a good place to start with. I think when these big YouTubers are making lots and lots, they're filming all day, they're gonna they want to back up their stuff to some sort of cloud, because they don't want to lose a whole day, especially if they were on location somewhere. I know somebody was in Miami. Who was in Miami?
Alexandra.
So you like filming stuff in Miami, you don't want to lose it. You not necessarily easy just to go back to Miami and refilm it, right? So, kind of like being able to back it up. Video does take up a lot of space. I would suggest to not film in more than 1080. You'll hear a lot of people doing 4K. You don't need to do 4K right now. 4K will take up a ton of memory. And if you are backing it up in like any other place, it's going to take up a lot of gigs. So I would say 1080. YouTube Shorts is not 1080, but whatever it is, like that's fine. I think it's 720. I'm not a total expert on all those, but you should be able to make short videos and back them up somewhere. And then when you get to be a big YouTube star, then you can afford to pay for your, your iCloud space or your Dropbox space or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Other questions? I mean, when it comes to sound too and music, that's also a good idea. She made a good point of using the YouTube library. I showed you last week what happened when we had a couple songs that there was copyright things, and basically our video wouldn't be able to be played in certain countries, or, you could get copyright strikes and that kind of thing. So if you are in the shorts, you can use any of the music that is in the YouTube shorts because they have the licensing to do all that. So that's fine. But if you are making a video elsewhere and you're using some of the popular music, I don't even know the songs. What songs did we have last week?
Oh, there was some Justin Bieber in there,
Yeah.
so yeah.
If you want to put any of those type of ones, that you're going to end up having YouTube, copyright strikes, and you don't want that. 3 strikes, you're out. So, or even sometimes if it's really one big strike, you're out. So you don't want to do that. So always be careful on copyright, but the YouTube music audio library is a good place for that music.
So you say you're out, like you
Like
can't
you
do
could
any
lose your
more.
right to you could use your channel. Like you can, certain things they will, and that's why I did have a video, and we might do it tomorrow as an extra topic, like on copyright. I'm not sure, did we watch that video on copyright? I don't remember.
No.
Okay, so maybe
No,
we'll
we
watch
haven't.
that tomorrow. But anyway, it's like basically you could lose your channel, and the video kind of explains it better than I can. So sometimes you just get a copyright strike. Sometimes it'll say, okay, you can't monetize this, and whoever owns the right to that music could monetize if that particular video got ads, then whoever owns the licensing to that music would get the money. So that video, and we'll watch it tomorrow, I'll put it in as like something we'll put, will kind of explain it better than I can, because I've watched the video twice and I still don't know it completely by heart. I'm just better safe than sorry on that one. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow and watch that video. So Anderson, you said earlier you don't like to do videos of yourself. That's fine. It can be like, we saw some of those YouTube shorts and it was like, videos of, there was somebody that was filming of someone else jumping in the water, and remember, it's going to loop, so that can kind of make it fun. It could be like Maria taking those videos of the flowers, adding some music. Like some people for the YouTube shorts, like some people will have a whole video of ocean. You probably wouldn't do this for a YouTube short, but it'll be a video. I will listen to a video of ocean with music while I'm sleeping. So there's all kinds of things you can do, right? So YouTube shorts, you want it to be something fun that's going to kind of like work as a looping video, if that makes sense.
Cool. We talked a lot, we showed a lot. I know Alexandra said a little while ago, no questions thus far, but we went over about section. Anyone would like to share their about section? Even if it's not done, if it's just like first draft, I just wrote something on there for now. Any of the students would like to share their about section?
Okay, Alexandra, I wrote that my channel is mostly about lifestyle, fashion, and healthy living.
Nice.
Well, that's good. I'm trying to live healthier, so I'll definitely take a look at that when you get some stuff up. That's awesome.
Cool.
Anyone else want to share? And you can share it in the chat if you want, or you can share you can share screen.
Yeah, if you're not ready to share screen, maybe you can put your first sentence on the chat, and then we can ask you tomorrow if you want to still work on it. I think we've got some perfectionists in the group. Like to wait until they're done. You still have to work on yours a little bit. That's fine, Rosemary, but we would love to see a work in progress if you're willing to screen share. Or just put in the chat what you've got so far. That would be cool too.
I think sometimes it helps to go on other people's channels and just kind of look at what they've written. to get-
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's one sentence, sometimes it's
yeah.
paragraphs, so it really varies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's definitely what I did, like take a look at what other people are doing similar stuff and get an idea. Don't copy, but get an idea of what they write and what, and that might just help you. So we can definitely we'll ask you guys if you'd like to share tomorrow morning before we get started. That would be awesome.
Yeah. And I don't know if students have noticed that you can add links also on your about section. I can share. I added a
One
bunch of
thing, one
them.
important thing about that is make sure that you add the HT, like the whole link, because otherwise people won't be able to click on it.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way.
So like for Gear Up Boston, I added more of a description. And then I've included Instagrams, the school's website, and even Umana has a YouTube channel. So I know if they find out we're tagging them and we didn't include them, they'd be upset. But I thought that was cool. If they go to the about, they can find other links on here.
And then I think too, when you add those links, where do you add the links and they show up on your bar? I'm not sure if that's where.
Oh yeah, so I just added the Instagram.
The Instagram,
but you
okay,
can,
that's where that goes.
yeah, but you can
I think that's in
here on the
custom
links
section.
and the links you can select links
Oh,
on
the banner, that's where it is.
how many you want.
How many you
I
want,
just
okay.
I just put the first one.
The Instagram,
for the
okay,
sake
that's
of
where it
this.
is. Sometimes I forget, and again, if you forget, how do you get that there? You can always go to YouTube and find a video to show you how to do it.
Yeah, no, usually, yeah, it was a little trial and error, but yeah.
That's coming along, nice, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Right.
I think, let's see, I guess we've gone through everything that I have. We've shared. Oh, Alexandra, what happened? You're in the waiting room. We talked about editing. We've talked about we have 2 more fundamentals tomorrow and a speaker. So think of questions for the speaker. I will put that speaker's YouTube channel onto the Google Classroom, so you can check out and watch a little bit of one of Anad's videos, try to get an idea. So your internet, that's
okay.
fine. I mean, that happens all the time. I've had that happen before when I was recording one time. So let's see. And so just that was what we talked about today. And tomorrow we'll go over some of the other fundamentals. We'll have the speaker, we'll talk about copyright stuff and maybe something else, I'm not sure. So, and we'll continue to check in where everybody's at on their videos. So I think we're close to the end. Do we want to do, or did I forget anything?
I just want to remind the students they're started off wonderfully with the attendance. So 2 more days. Keep it up and I'll get those gift cards out ASAP.
Yeah, thank you. Everybody, you guys
Yeah.
were bright and early. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was great way to start today. Everybody was here before 10 a.m. That was fantastic. All right. Well, if we have more stuff to say, we can, but we can start doing our closeout. Are we still the same Pikachu we were this morning? Put it in the chat. Have our mood improved? Are we a little more tired now? Okay, we've got some 2s. That number 2 looks like he's hard at work, so maybe you're in a work mode. Sure.
Oops, I meant
Couple
2.
1s.
Maybe I'm 5 and 2.
Same, so
Not
maybe we're
50-50.
number 1s. Okay, I see a lot of 1s, so maybe a little tired, but still here, right? 6, 9, still tired. 5, we need to work on your
So you're
sleep.
not sleeping enough. All
Well,
right.
you We made some improvement from 4 to 6. That's better. Yeah. Awesome.
All right, well, thank you, everyone. We're still on for a couple more minutes if you have any more questions, and bright and early tomorrow, 9:55, if you can. Need more
You
coffee.
need more coffee. Ooh. I would do 1 cup now, but anything afternoon usually tends to
And it,
affect me later on.
then you can't sleep, right?
Yeah. But you know your body better than anyone else, but usually coffee should be morning
Yes.
time. So you wish you got your more sleep. Oh, I feel you. Hopefully you can get some more tonight. Right. You have to leave in like an hour.
Is that when you're
so-
flying back?
No, I don't know where Rosemary's at.
Not Rosemary. I'm sorry. I'm confusing everyone because I can't see your faces, so sometimes it's confusing.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we're going to see some beautiful pictures of Miami. I had gone to Michigan, which might sound not super interesting, but they have lakes that look like oceans there.
Oh, you're meeting a friend
Oh,
group.
nice.
That's nice. Nice. Oh,
And work out with them. Well, that will help you get more energy.
nice. Awesome.
Who was
Well,
the healthy
students, thank you
living
so
one?
much. Oh, that was Alexandra, but
Oh,
she stepped out.
Alexandra. But that working out, that's healthy living there.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone.
Right. If you don't have any other questions, go get coffee. Sounds good. Bye, Rosemary. Oh, we gotta know. We gotta hear her today.
Bye.
Bye, Pius.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okie dokie.